So, welcome back. We're going to be reviewing Beast Complex Chapter 5, The Crocodile and the Gazelle. So, let's jump right into it. I hope you enjoy it. Chapter 5. Already? Okay. What's going on here? Cooking. Okay. A cooking chapter, it seems. Shokugeki? Now, you put salt in the bowl of cucumbers and leave it alone for a few minutes. Eventually the cucumbers are going to look bright. Make sure it fills most of the bowl up, and that should do for the side dish. That looks like it would do wonders for the body. It'll also help you make your fur smooth. And now for the boiling pot. Let's see how it's done. It smells great. Must be scarab dish. Scarab dashi, not dish. And I don't know, I have no idea what that is. All I know is I'm getting hungry. Happy Happy Cooking is a traditional cooking show that has been running for 20 years. Luna the Gazelle, age 32, and I've been acting as the assistant of the show for 5 years now. The ratings have been dropping year after year. I think everyone in the staff knows it. Good job, good job. We're going to be removing the props now. Luna, you've heard that I'm leaving the show, right? I've been doing this for 10 years and I think I've had enough. Sensei? What the heck? Is he gonna... Rah, just kidding. Come on, don't be that Benny. Come on, don't do that, Benny. Oh, his name is Benny? Benny the Jet. That freaked her out. That's hilarious, though. He's the new cook, and you're gonna help him make the new Happy Happy Cooking. I'm Benny the Saltwater Crocodile, and I specialize in cooking. Nice to meet you. You're really big. Well, you know, saltwater crocodiles, biggest reptiles, 2 meters, 15 centimeters tall. Yeah, he's huge. You probably know this already, Luna, but our show is in a slump in its 20th consecutive year. Slump. We need something new, a cooking expert who's young and full of energy. Hey, this isn't a problem about being young and having energy. That sounds good. There's something else. However, Happy Happy Cooking is a traditional show whose selling point is that it's live on TV. Don't make any uncalled for statements, Benny. Oh, of course. What's an uncalled for statement? No, come on. She really doesn't want to work with them. Why isn't anyone bringing it up? Hey, look, it's the new poster. Kinda embarrassing. It's because he's a carnivore, huh? It's okay. So it's the prejudice in their society rearing its ugly head again. I bet that's what's going on now. And so she's uncomfortable to be around him because he's a carnivore, a big one at that. Benny, you're a cooking specialist, yes? Well, yeah. Okay, here it comes. So it's gonna be like, what does he cook? What does he eat? Meat, right? I mean, he's a big carnivore, so maybe he doesn't have the sensibilities that we herbivores have in the kitchen. That's something I can see her saying, right? That makes perfect sense, right? He's a cooking specialist. So, but the thing about that is, that's placing him in a box, right? If he loves cooking and he loves food, that doesn't mean he just enjoys like meat, right? That means he'd be well versed in all forms of cooking so everyone can enjoy his food. Herbivores and carnivores. Why do I feel like I've seen this crocodile before though? Anyway. Well, yeah. Loved it since I was a kid. Eating. What kind of cooking do you research? Oh, my specialty, huh? Well, if you allow me to be frank, I specialize in the making of scrumptious food that only carnivores can make. I mean, look, it's illegal to eat meat, right? So I want to make food that give carnivores the satisfaction they desire. That's what I research. Hey, wait, what's wrong? She just stormed off. See, that sucks. She just kind of stormed off without giving him a chance. But okay, so this is one thing. Watching Food Wars actually pays off. Sure, you can talk all you want, right? But if you want to reach someone, especially, all right, this is going to be their point of connection. Like they both have a love for, just like in last chapter, how the kangaroo and the kangaroo and the Black Panther, their point of connection was their shared love for their city. Their point of connection is going to be, I'm predicting it's going to be a shared love for the food, right? If the food is delicious, then that is their point of connection. And that's where they'll start to understand each other, right? That's what happens in Food Wars, like, pretty much. So I'm just going to apply that here, because we've seen it before. It's not uncommon, especially among artists. And cooking is, like, no different. Okay, so she storms off. Hey, what did I do to upset you? I knew it. I knew this was never gonna work. In the end, what you carnivores want is to eat us. She didn't give him a chance. Yep, there it is. That is why I don't believe in carnivore cooks. I've only been the assistant here for 5 years, but I won't let your savage desire ruin happy cooking. That's harsh, man. Who are those two? The cooks for happy cooking? I apologize for my temper tantrum, but I'm proud of my job here. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hey, we're gonna be live together in 2 days. Let's get along. I am a professional. I don't act this way on live TV. So I guess we just cut to the 2 days later. Happy cooking. I'm the new cook starting today. My name's Benny, and I'm a cooking specialist. And I'm Luna. I'll be the assistant as usual. Oh, this is looking good, I'd hope. This is looking as good as I'd hoped. There we go. Look at Benny, that mug though. I like Benny as a character, I do. At first, Happy Cooking's ratings only increase by a little. Let's get started. He looks like a monster. He's so racist, speciest. Come on now. At least try his food before you judge like that. He's a cooking specialist, right? I bet his cooking's delicious. I'd like to try some. I'm hungry. Let's see. Today we will be cooking a fruit burger steak for the children. Luna, would you please cook the onion slices while I mold the seeds for the burger steak? Sure, sounds like a plan. Reptiles are the most suitable animals to be cooks. We have no hair, which makes us very hygienic. And of course, since we know the value of meat, we will try our hardest to make our food taste like the real deal. Hey producer, don't mind it. Keep filming. Ah, I see. So that might have been a little insensitive, but hey. Like we've seen in the main series in Beastars that actually Benny would actually be invaluable. If he makes the food actually taste like meat, that can go a long way towards satisfying those cravings that carnivores get, because we saw like just like off the lunch menu back at Cherryton Academy where they served like, what was it called? I think it was like tofu steaks or something like that, an egg, and they didn't really go into a lot of detail on the food, but I like how Beast Complex is actually expanding on like the culinary sensibilities of carnivores, right? Well, not just carnivores as well. Food is meant to be enjoyed by all, but if you have something that tastes like equally good, like to each party, that's an absolute win in my book. So him saying that might be a little insensitive, but he means nothing by it. It's no ill intent by that statement. These onions are supposed to be cooked to give out the flavor of meat. And it's all, and he's saying meat as well. And And it's also important to mold the seeds as hard as you can to give it its elasticity. For instance, everyone please try to imagine it tasting like this delicious looking piece of flesh. There he goes. The cook's imagination makes him in complete control of his cooking's flavor. Okay, so he's kind of... Okay. That... Benny's actually hilarious. He's kind of, what's the word? He has no tact, it seems. Well, no, not that. Maybe he's kind of oblivious as to how his words are coming off. Because I know I get the feeling he doesn't mean anything by this. But that's kind of inappropriate. Okay, that's inappropriate. The atmosphere of happy cooking became filled with wincing tension. Producer, I think we violated the broadcasting code. We should put him in the... we should put in a commercial. Wait, we're still in this, although barely. The producer doesn't care. He's just like, oh, this is gold. Happy Cooking's ratings skyrocketed to an unprecedented high. Because it's new, it's fresh, it's shocking, which means it's exciting, so people were tuning in. It didn't take you long at all for you to unmask yourself, huh, Benny? That's nothing to smile about, like I said the other day. You're proving that carnivore's cooking is vulgar to the extreme. The crocodile next to me is imagining how good it would taste while he's molding his burger steak. Herbivore viewers, this is the truth of carnivore cooks. Do take a good look. Oh, so she's just going off then. She trying to get Benny in trouble, okay. Oh, so you're gonna bring that up again, huh? Well, that suits me just fine, just because your remarks are inexcusable and depressing. Now listen to me. I don't blame you for being prejudiced against carnivores, but you have absolutely no right to reject my cooking. This is a disaster. We could get canceled for this. No, wait. Look at them. He is determined to just keep them on air. The show must go on, right? Even in the midst of their heated argument, they're still cooking without stopping. That's actually hilarious. They're both professionals, so I think it's just second nature to them to just keep cooking. Even if they hate each other, they're still doing it together. We're establishing ourselves as a cooking program in an entirely new form. Then, if you don't mind asking, what would you do if you were stuck with me in an unpopulated island? You would eat me, that's what. In these times, that's considered carnivore harassment, Luna. Carnivore harassment of discriminatory nature towards carnivores. They were making their fruit burger steak and their arguing did not cease. The nation's animals held their breaths as they bore witness to the cook's unpretentious communication. Everyone's like, what the heck is... Oh, my soul. Is that them? I almost missed them. Is that the 701 boys? Yes, it is. Oh, it's Elephant-san before he got killed by Melon. Who's this? Aoba working with his dad, perhaps? I don't know. And Melon's dad, he even made a cameo. And oh, look, it's Kibi and Tao, I think. But the 701 boys, wow. That, oh, man, why you gotta do that to me? No, I missed the main cast. Okay, let's see. It's done. Oh, even he said it. It's done. We have a fruit burger steak. It looks good. They're so pissed. See how it tastes. Now it's time to see how it tastes. I'll try it. There it is. Food Wars has, like, ruined my mind. I was expecting one of those moments. to happen. If you watch the show, if you know, you know. But she tasted the food and you see like the lighting change in the back, kind of like bubbles. It's delicious. She loves it. What will she... What will she hit me with this time? It's good. Uh-huh. It's really good. And she looks at him like, wow, he really knows what he's talking about. He made this? That's their point of connection right there. Mm-hmm. I never thought carnivorous desire could make cooking taste so good. Yeah, they have, like, carnivores and herbivores have two completely different palates, right? I mean, in their society, carnivores get their food, like, filled with the essentials that they need, vitamins, minerals, proteins, but it having the actual taste of meat, that's actually a huge, like, their food actually having the taste of meat is a huge deal to say. I said it before, it goes towards sating their cravings, right, which suppresses their predatory instinct to an extent. The food has to be nutritious and filling, right? And that'll go a long way towards sating them, right? And it'll help if the food is tailored to their culinary sensibilities as much as possible. Otherwise, they're just going to be left with wanting more, you know? So let's see. Is that sarcasm or a compliment? Well, who can say? That was the best episode. Cut. We're all good. We're putting in a commercial. Oh, that was the best episode of Happy Happy Cooking's history. Good work, you two. That was phenomenal. Let's have a meeting for next week's episode. So everyone thought that was just acting. So this right here, all of this is the perfect time to cut the episode, and everyone could just be like, wow. Because without a doubt, he would have got arrested if they didn't think it was a joke, if they didn't think it was scripted. So, see you next week. See you next episode next week. What? No way, I won't have that. Okay, I quit. And then, let's see. But the Crocodile and the Gazelle would continue to run Happy Happy Cooking as an entirely new cooking show that would be broadcasted worldwide. New Happy Happy Cooking, Safari TV broadcasting with higher ratings, watched by an astonishing 25% of the population. The Luna the Gazelle, Benny the Saltwater Crocodile. This is actually pretty dope. That's awesome. And that's the end? Okay. Well, this episode was actually... Not episode. This chapter was actually really good. It was funny. It was really funny. I loved it. Beast Complex is awesome. So, this has been Chapter 5, and I will see you during Chapter 6, so look out for it. Bye now.